Hey everyone. Hey, we're doing something a little different today with our worming for our goats. I got all these weird little ball things right here. And what we normally do is we do drenching with our goats. Did you find a drencher? Which means that we fill this up with herbs and water and stuff, and then we put it in their mouth and drench them. And they don't like that very much, so we're going to do this instead. So here's all the wormer stuff. So we did all these little wormer balls, and that's we're using these products. These are the products that we've been using lately to be able to do this.
I'll explain that too. We're using Fir Meadow, these two, for the ones that are pregnant because it doesn't have wormwood and cloves in it. I think it doesn't. I know it doesn't have wormwood in it. I think it doesn't have cloves. Those aren't really optimal for pregnant goats, and so I feel better using this brand. This is the copper and selenium mix that everybody can have, the pregnant ones, the bucks, the does, all of them. And then this is the regular formula from Land of Havilah, which is great, and other people do use it for their pregnant goats. I just get paranoid about it. So it's the normal parasite formula for a wormer.
So what we did here, so we worm at least twice a month. We go through and we worm them twice a day for a couple days. We do it at the full moon, and then we do it halfway through the month, or sometimes if it's really wet out, we'll do it every week, or 3 times a month, something like that. So what we did is we mixed this, and we mixed it with molasses, and we put a little bit of goat food on the outside of it to see if they'll like it.
Just rolled it in that, and some of them have raisins in them too, and the raisins weren't sticking in very well, so we ended up just making a pile of raisins for later.
And the raisins for like iron and stuff. Right. Okay, so we're going to go and see who actually will eat this. We haven't done this in maybe a year and a half, so we're going to go and see who will eat our yummy little treats. Cool. Bruno Mars? Ooh, try it. No, come on, Bruno.
Ooh, Lady gobbles hers. Ooh, she loves it.
Okay, Bruce.
Good job, Lady. Lady's actually not one of our pickier goats. She pretty much eats anything we give her, but she hates the drencher, and it's hard because she's the biggest goat, and so she can fight us pretty well. So this was a lot easier. Good job. Bruno, on the other hand, may not end up eating his. I probably should have made a few less for the ones that...
Well, I got him to eat some of it. He's like,
Nothing is a perfect solution, but we just don't like to use chemicals when we don't have to. And you can actually, she's probably not going to let me do it one-handed. If you pull down, see her eyelids are a really good color. That's a good sign that she isn't anemic, which means she likely doesn't have barber pole worms, which are the worst in Texas. They have killed so many of my friends' goats this year, and we have been so darn lucky with ours, but we do stick on it with the herbs, and if we have to, we will use chemicals as a last resort, but we always do fecals first so that we know what we're dealing with. Bruno's a no-go. Alright, so Kissy thinks that we're trying to drench her, and she always runs away when we drench her. So this is how we have to catch her, is when she starts peeing, we can catch her. Let's see. She eating it?
No. She's thinking about it. You know how she is.
She gets paranoid.
Trying to poison me?
Someday we'll write a book about her paranoia and how she thinks everyone's out to get her. Well, she's a slow-going goat. Here, hi, Powder. You want to try one of yours? I don't know if I can handle all of this stuff. I'll probably end up dropping all of the worm balls.
Yeah, just wait. No. Put the camera down. This can't be a 10-minute thing anyway.
Right, I understand that. I was just hoping she would eat it. Nope, she's not going to eat it either. Oh, look at that face. Ah, she's offended. Alright, so these are our 3 bucklings, and see if he eats it.
Good job,
He isn't picky. And then Flashy's right there. Now Flashy was raised in a barn stall and he's really terrified of people because he didn't get a lot of social interaction. So catching him is going to be the hardest part, and then he may or may not eat it. And then Bruce Wayne over there, he doesn't get one. So, all right. Okay.
And this is what happens when you're trying to give them their goat balls and they don't want to eat them. She'll eat them though. But this is what everyone else did to me. Ow!
So basically what we missed recording was several goats snarfing them down. They love them, love them, love them. And then maybe like, what, 2 wouldn't eat them.
Yeah.
So it was mostly a success though. But it takes so long to make them that it's not really time efficient compared to dredging.
And those 2 really liked it, and then they just kept fighting everyone else. So.
Yes.